vlog or podcast. Nah. Video log. Debate. This is a debate video. We're getting political today. We're talking about what's the purest, most efficient way to get faded, in my opinion of just me. But I think I can use common sense in a way that people don't have common sense. I'm faded. So, wax, weed, edibles. Those are only forms of getting faded, I know. You get high smoking it, blunt, but that shit has tobacco too. That's a mix of tobacco and weed. Joint, one of my favorites, just the raw. I don't fuck with that zigzag. I don't know. You don't want that white paper. You don't want to be smoking that white paper. Fuck that white paper. It's bleached. You don't want to smoke bleach. It's cigarette paper. It's what people usually smoke. But get educated. And raw. I don't know if any other company has those brown papers. I've only stuck to raw. I fuck with the blacks because they're thin. You can taste more of the weed, honestly. Just fire, raw. Usually I've been getting the organic. They have organic, faded weed. You could smoke joint, fucking bong. Bong is amazing, always. I think it's better than a piece. Once you go from a piece to a bong, you know what a piece is? That's just a spoon, you know, those spoon shits of the smoke. Once you go from that to a bong, game changing. You're never going back. So you're gonna stick with the bong if you like getting faded. If you like getting faded, you're gonna stick with it. Trust. You just know. You just know this is right. Yeah. And blunts. Blunts, because the tobacco give you a different head change. Fire. I don't really fuck with them. Usually when I go buy for paper, I just stick with my raw. Haven't smoked a blunt in a while, but I'm not opposed to it. I'd rather not though. Fuck backwoods. I've never liked the fucking backwood. I think backwoods are for the gram most of the time, or if you're like really into tobacco. I don't know. People like that shit, not for me. Do you? Next is wax. You smoke from the bong, a rig. They have their own little rigs. They say you want a small one. A small one so you can taste more of the flavor. I use a regular size one. It's bigger than my head. Then there's edibles. But like you don't want to eat too much of that shit. I started fucking with capsules. Only one capsule I found to have been good. I used to do, because I don't know what happened. I used to get $5 for some cupcakes. Shits were giving me smack. Shit were smackers. $5 gave me fucking faded 50 milligrams. You can't find anything like that anymore for $5. I got a little cupcake, 50 milligrams. Faded. I get something 50 milligrams now. Not faded. Not faded at all. I live in Cali. We're supposed to have the best kush in the world. Not the best edibles. Not the best edibles. I haven't tried much of the syrups, but I know those go to 1,000. I've had those little syringes, 1,000 milligrams THC, straight to the mouth. Only like 2 of those have got me faded, but when I got them again, not as faded. Maybe I got a tolerance. But I forgot what the one that got me faded was called. The one that got me not faded was one with a guy and 2 beards. Or 2 guys, they both had beards. That shit didn't get me faded. Going back to capsules, I used to do capsules. There's one called RSO. I got some for $5. It came with 2 100 milligrams or 2 50 milligrams in that packet for $5. Faded. Those were good. I haven't found them again. Fire. Since I've had buddies and some other one, I can't remember the name, like extract something. Not faded. Not faded at all. I got a whole 40 capsules. 40 fucking, yeah, I had 40 capsules, 25 milligrams each. Pop 6 before heading into a shift. Went to my break, first one, not faded. Went back, unloaded. Not faded at all. I had all 40 right then, and oh no, well, 6 minus 40, at like 30, roughly. Shit didn't get me faded. Shit did not get me faded. Buddies, I don't know if I didn't get a good one. They had a live resin version, but I went for the cheaper one. I'm not rich yet. Goals. Faded. Now, where was I? Edibles, yeah. Cleanest way to get faded. If they work out here in Cali, you can't get anything more than 100 milligrams without that shit being like you're eating a bunch of calories. Fuck that. Trying to get faded, why not have 1,000 milligram brownies? Like one single 5, like, you know, motherfuckers. Just you know, put a label. Beware, you'll get faded as fuck, so don't eat the whole thing, so that when people go to hospitals for getting too faded, it's their fault. They should have known the demons. They didn't win their battle with the demons within. Namaste. Edible, I believe, top. Number 2, wax or weed? Wax. 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 Motherfuckers, it's just, it's either, I think it's always pressed fucking concentrated marijuana, THC. That shit's pressed. Like, you know, has no flour. It's just the fucking juices that come out of that shit. It's just the juices, and when you smoke it, well, I usually smoke it from a bong, and I prefer bongs when I put my bud in a bong. That's definitely cleaner than smoking that shit in a joint, because you already know that fucking tar in the back. In the end of that joint, all black. I always hit it till the roach, all black and shit. You already know it's going straight to the lung, straight to the. You're smoking that shit. Fuck yeah, getting faded. But bong is a cleaner way to smoking bud. And most of the time when you smoke wax, cause I've done it, I put a nail on top of the apple. The regular apple piece that geniuses make using nature and their head and a pencil, one pencil, 2 holes. People put a carb, but sometimes they do it too, but fuck that. You get faded, put that shit on the top, the nail, eat it, apple, eat that shit first. Straight to the dome. You probably have to wait for those. That's probably a little bit less safe, because you have to get the hell now fucking hot. So on top of that, there's a safer way of smoking wax. You can't get that bitch red hot. Drop that bitch. That's killing. Yeah, I think that's might be worse than smoking a joint if you're doing wax wrong. And heat that bitch. I have a friend that does that shit puts a timer 40 seconds every time, 45 or something. Lights that bitch up, hot as fuck, like red hot. Puts his timer 40 seconds. I don't do that, but damn, I get inspired from that shit. That's inspiration. And I just get my shit red hot. I'll wait a good minute, put my hand on top. You gotta feel it. I feel it. But sometimes I leave it too long, so maybe it's better to keep track. But I don't always want to just fucking, I just want to. Alright. Put that shit in. Alright. So wax, number 2. And then number 3, which is the only ways to smoke bud. To get faded, edible. 1, wax. 2, and there's bud. Straight, the most fires bud. But like, bud, that's the scratch. You're scratching the surface of getting faded. You're getting faded, then you get to the concentrates. Because you're not inhaling smoke, I believe. That's just your body's doing that shit naturally. I'm not vegan, but like, you know what they say, salads? You know what they say about salads? I don't know what they say about salads. Spices, you think it's like a spice when you're eating this shit? I don't know. But because it's natural, you're not smoking shit, you just get fucking faded when it works. Edible. But the calories, with the little, you want to get faded with like a brownie, you're gonna have to eat a couple of those. Too many calories if you worry about that shit. Capsules are, you have to find the good ones. You want no calories, but people are weird about pills. There's like little oils, like syrups. Do you find it? Get faded. Let's get faded. Top, faded. Wax, 2, faded. Number 2 is wax. Number 3, bud. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. I used my brain. I didn't Google shit. Because they say that there's not too much research on marijuana. I don't know if that's still true because this shit's legal now. I don't know if it's still federally illegal, some stupid shit like that. And like the trials, I don't know. It's really like, you know, like the research they do on this shit. I don't know. They have to get some good people, reputable. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, a fucking scientist, but. I imagine it's the same as fucking cigarettes. You're gonna get lung cancer and shit. You know, that's been researched. Smoke to the lungs, but tobacco doesn't, like, you know, doesn't get your head right. Like the bud, faded doesn't get you faded, is the word. All right, tell me what you think. On the flip, catch you on the flip.